Peace can only exist if we have complete security, both outwardly and inwardly, psychologically and environmentally. We all want security. Even the greatest scientist and the poorest, uneducated villager, all of us want security. Like every animal, every living thing needs security. And apparently, we don't have security. We've sought it in religions, in beliefs, in ideologies, in some form of authority, followed them, and yet we remain separate. We're asking, is that one of the basic causes why human beings, thinking they are separate, isolated entities, each one seeking his own particular form of security, must inevitably come into conflict with the others who are also seeking their own particular form of security. So we're asking a question, which is, are we separate from the rest of humanity? You understand my question? Are you separate? Are you an individual? So that you as an individual are seeking your own happiness, your own pleasures, solitary in your illusions, in your particular form of imaginative hope. So this is a question that must be answered very carefully. Gone into both of us. Because if that is the cause of it, it is either that cause is rational, real, actual, and then we have to deal with that. Or it is really illusory. Each one of us has been brought up to think that we are individuals, separate. Is that a fact? Is our consciousness, which contains our behavior, our reactions, our pleasures, fears, anxieties, sorrow, and all the experiences, knowledge, all that is our consciousness, is what you are, what each one of us is. Is that consciousness different from the rest of humanity? Do you understand my question? When you travel around, when you observe without even traveling around, when you observe the world, all humanity goes through the same, more or less the same forms of suffering, anxiety, insecurity. They believe in some kind of illusory nonsense, full of superstitions, fears, and all the rest of it. Everywhere, every human being goes through all this, right? Insecure, uncertain, fearful, constant in conflict, burdened with great sorrow, like those who live in this country. Right? This is a fact. So is your consciousness different from the rest of mankind?